Hello, team. It's Comfort Beach and Beach, and welcome to episode 2 of DPO integration. Today we're just going to just focus on just creating the payment link, or let's just say a transaction token. Okay, so we're just going to be making sure that we follow through what's this, the documentations here. So if I do go back to the previous page there, excuse. Okay, sorry. If we go to the previous page here, and then there's API docs here, so we're just going to make sure that you click there, and then this is the documentation. All right, so we're just going to be playing around with this documentation right here. Okay, so back to our postman here, we're going to create a new request. So there are two ways of doing so. You could either click here on add the request, or just here, and then you just click add request here, and then here you just have to rename it. You're just going to say create charge, create charge token, create charge token. You hit enter. Okay, so now we have some instructions to follow here. So here, this is the API. This is the link where we're going to be calling the API calls to. So this is it. I'm going to copy it right here, and then I'm going to paste it here on the URL. I'm simply going to paste it here, and then here. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to make sure that I do make these videos as easy as possible, even those so that even those people who have no knowledge about the APIs can also understand. Okay, so when you say the API URL, you see, there's something that we call the API endpoint. So those API endpoints are just the link that you're going to be sending requests to, and then those links are supposed to give us the feedback. Like let's just say, okay, this is the set of input. Or let's just say the set of inputs. Let's say, okay, you're calling a request. Say, okay, what if I in the URL here I just put in to say, okay, we have an endpoint which does let's say some mathematics there, some math, and then when you send it to say, okay, what is 1 plus 1 equal to, and then from that same endpoint area or link supposed to return, okay, 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. So same thing applies to the endpoint. So now this is the link where we're going to be sending some instructions to, and then it will be responding with a feedback, and then which method would we want us to send information through. Okay, so there are a couple of methods here. So I'm just going to explain only on get and post. So if we send a request using get, like we always know, if you're a web developer, here's the thing: get requests are not secure. So here's the thing: get requests are not secure and they can be bookmarked. So whenever you're dealing with non-sensitive information, that's when you can make use of the get requests. Yeah, that's when you can make use of the get requests when you're only dealing with information that is not sensitive. Okay, so in our case, since we're dealing with some sensitive information here, I'm just going to choose post. So if I choose post here, we're going to find that we can send sensitive information with post request. Okay, so here's the thing. Like I said, these API endpoint URLs, they do deal with some instructions that you need to predefine. So here's the input. So you can either, if you choose none, then that simply means you're not sending in any input. Okay, so for this context, you're just going to choose raw. Why have we chosen raw? Because raw data allows us to choose from a variety of things here. Okay, so I'm going to choose XML. The reason why I'm choosing XML instead of JSON here is because DPO makes use of the XML, extensible markup language, and yeah, extensible markup language. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to copy this thing right here, this XML code. Before that, let's have a look at the documentation, which is right here, the instructions here that you're supposed to send. Okay, so transaction level, we have services, allocations, additional, so, and then we have These are the required parameters. So we have compound token. This compound token is this one which we acquired just upon creating the DPO account. Okay. Where's our page right there? And then uh the type of request that you'd want to push in. So for this context is create token. Create token is the type of request that we would want. There are a couple of requests that you can do. Is it verify a transaction, create token, or delete the transaction? But for this context, we're just dealing with the request type create token. Okay. Oh yeah. So I'm going to copy this XML information and then I'm going to paste it right here. Okay. Okay. I've pasted right here. Oh, it seems like I've been disconnected from my network. Let me resolve it quickly. All right, fam. Now I have my network connected. Okay, so there are a couple of parameters that we do need to edit here. Like in an instance here, sorry, not this. Here we're supposed to be company token. Instead of this, we're supposed to replace this with the actual company token which we got from DPO. So I'm going to copy it and then we replace it this this one, the default one. So you guys, you don't have to make use of my credentials here. I'm pretty sure that the venue when you do sign up, you're also going to be given some unique credentials. Okay, and then what else? Um, Amount, yeah, amount. Let me add 10, and then the currency. Instead of USD, I'm going to say ZMW for Zambian Kwacha. Company reference. This is just the unique reference code which you can generate. Okay, so I'm going to say maybe just going to modify it or maybe let it be. Okay, here on redirect URL. So on this redirect URL, this is the URL which you'd like you'd like a DPO to redirect to upon a successful payment. Yeah, upon a successful payment. And then back URL. This is the URL where which URL where I would want everything to be redirected to whenever someone quits leaves the DPO page or when somebody clicks on cancel or when somebody just clicks on go back on the DPO link there. Okay, so on service type here, so our test service ID is this one. So I'm just going to copy it and then I'm just going to paste it right here. Service type, here it is. And then the service date, what's the date for today? Okay. Okay, so today 17 June. So we're going to say 20, 2024 uh 06 06 and then 17 and then the time that's let's just say 2026 and then the description here you can just describe the product here. So I'm just going to say uh, let me just say groundnuts gallon. Let's say groundnuts gallon. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, great. So now we can save and then send sending request. Oh, great. So whenever you receive a request like this, which shows the result 000 and then the result explanation, transaction created, and then that simply means everything was okay. Okay, so now our point of our value of interest is the transaction token right here. We really do need this. Okay, so let me go to the email here. You see, these are the instructions that they suggested. So okay, this is the payment URL right here. Okay, so I need to copy this payment URL here, and then I need to paste it in the new in the new tab here. So if I just try to access this, you're going to find that it's not going to work because it does require a valid transaction token. So you see, not valid. Oh, great. I'm going to close it and then paste the link here again. Now, let me show you what we need to put here on transaction ID. Let me open my text editor. So this is the link, right? So this is the link which says that the payment URL. So this is the link. So instead of this transaction token, of which is the value of ID. Instead of this transaction token, we need to replace it with the actual transaction token that we created. Okay, so this is the transaction token which we created with these payment details here of amount 10 ZMW and the likes. Okay, so I'm going to copy the transaction token here. I'm going to copy it right here. I've copied it using Control C shortcut. Then I'm going to paste it here. Tada, and then again I'm going to copy it and open a new tab, paste it. You see what we're going to get here. And tada, we have managed to create and we have managed to create the DPO payment link. So this is how we simply create our DPO payment link, and it comes with a variety of options here. It comes with debit, credit card, and then here we can fill in some credentials of mine, uh, even the email. So in case if you guys need to contact me, you can just simply make use of this email address which I've typed right there, which is this one here. All right, and please make sure that you only contact me with only things to do with offers, deals, and collaborations. Otherwise, I may not be available to to be writing codes for you. Okay, so 0972927679. Oh, sorry, 0968793843. Okay, so we have pay with debit card, mobile money, XPay, and pay with USSD. And then these are the banks. If you would want to pay with bank USSD, that's it. Okay, so this is how we create the payment link or with DPO. So with these payment links, I'm pretty sure that you saw it on Airtel page where we wanted to purchase our airtime. Yeah, all right, guys. So today we end from here and see you in the next episode. Cheers.